Okay, so this is our presentation on alcohol and some of the benefits that are involved. My name is Matt Bennett-Meyer.
And I'm Jocelyn Firth.
Okay, so first off, we're going into alcohol in Australia. So, as Australians, it's considered to be socially accepted to get together and enjoy each other's company, have a couple of alcoholic beverages. So, this is great for building good mental and social well-being. So, getting together. So, as Australians, we're considered pretty young and naive in terms of drinking, in that we don't really have a unique alcohol to call our own. We pretty much piggyback from other countries, their alcohols, but we do have Foster's beer, and that's pretty iconic in Australia and overseas. And we also have our Bundaberg rum, which not unique by any terms, but unique to Australia and recognised around the world. So, drinking in Australia most commonly is done as a celebratory event, in that we get together and have a drink and watch a sporting event, or if we're at a wedding, or just a general celebration, or even a birth or a new job, something like that. We just continually a drinking culture. So, as Aussies, we're quite proud of the fact that we're a drinking nation. We even have an ex-Prime Minister who's considered to be one of the greatest Prime Ministers of all time, in that he holds the record in the Guinness Book of World Records for sculling beer. Now, Bob Hawke has now been honoured with Australia's greatest and most prestigious award by actually having a beer named after him. We now have Hawke's Lager.
I think it'll be quite interesting to try.
Oh, I'm actually quite interested to give it a crack. Can't wait. Love myself a beer. Other Prime Ministers have tried to be as good as Bob, but not a lot of success there. Sorry, Tony.
So, moving away from Australia's drinking culture, what about other drinking cultures? In countries such as South Korea and China, drinking is considered a way to really get to know your colleagues at work and peers at university. On average, Chinese people drink 2 shots a week, while Koreans hold the world title by drinking 14 shots of liquor a week on average. It's rude to refuse a drink from the people you are out with, especially when offered by someone older or of a higher status than you. If your drink is empty, it is refilled, even if you don't want any more or don't like the drink. So I suggest not completely finishing that drink. Excuses won't help either, with pregnancy or the point of vomiting being the only valid excuses to get you off the hook. Work in the morning, not feeling well, homework, or just being too busy will not work in these cultures. A person would be branded as a disrespectful sissy if they don't drink. However, these drinking cultures are a little more lenient on females. On top of this, there is even a hierarchy when drinking, and you must show respect. If an older member or a member with the highest status buys you a drink, you drink. If you cheers with someone and you're the younger or of a lower status, you finish that drink. Using 2 hands when taking that shot is also considered a sign of respect, as well as other small things that will make a massive impact. If you're new to the culture or workplace, Koreans and Chinese people consider your welcome a fail if you do not leave drunk. The drinks you're most likely to be having will be soju in South Korea and baju in China. These drinks are made from rice and are the equivalent of vodka in Australia, although with higher alcohol percentage. You'll be downing those shots nearly all night long.
Gambay.
Moving away from the high drinkers of China and South Korea, we move to the drinkers in the Middle East. In some countries, such as Saudi Arabia, Iran, Libya, and Pakistan, it is illegal to drink any form of alcohol. However, this doesn't stop the people from brewing it at home or buying on the black market where it flourishes. In other countries, like Egypt, you can only drink in the comforts of your house, or if you're rich, in a posh hotel. Other countries, Jordan for example, there are no formal restrictions to drinking. Countries in the Middle East with the highest consumption are Lebanon at 2.23%, Turkey 1.87%, Iran 1.02%, Egypt 0.37%, Saudi Arabia 2.25%, Libya 0.11%, and Pakistan at 0.06%. Now we'll move on to the health benefits of alcohol.
Okay, so moving on to wine. Now, probiotics in red wine can unlock more energy within the body, giving us that little extra edge and getting us out. So, we also have enzymes within red wine that can help in the prevention of cancer. So, this is great in terms of a step towards trying to find things to get rid of cancer. I'm not saying that red wine will get rid of cancer, but it will help in the prevention. Now, it can also reduce the fact of developing depression. Now, depression, again, another harmful health risk. Now, we want to do as much as we can to try and abolish that. Now, it also helps with cardiovascular diseases. So, helping with the heart, anything is good with that in my books. Also, helping in protecting the memory. Now, that's a very debatable one, as often more drinking leads to less memory of drinking. But we've found that with the standard drink, it is helpful and beneficial to your memory.
On top of this, 2 past studies found that the antioxidants in red wine can help reduce the risk of a cold by 60%. And as I'm always getting colds, I'll have to give this a go. On top of this, red wine can boost your memory due to a compound found in the skin of red grapes, which has been mentioned above and is also, I think, quite debatable. This compound can also enhance exercise performance, improve muscle strength, and heart functions. As a PE student, I think that's quite good.
Right, moving on to beer. Now, we all love a good beer, but do we actually know the benefits of drinking it? Now, drinking beer actually lowers the risk of coronary heart disease and helps to produce HDL, or good cholesterol. Now, it provides B group vitamins, essential minerals, and flavonoids, which are essential in managing our bodies. Now, beer drinkers are 40% less likely to develop kidney stones, which are quite painful. Now, consuming 1 to 2 glasses of beer a day will help to create stronger bones, as beer is a high source of silicon, which is responsible for bone density, and it lowers your risk of diabetes by 40%. Now, some studies are actually showing that the drinking of beer will actually help with osteoporosis, a disease which is becoming more and more apparent, and finding something to help in the battle of osteoporosis could be in the form of beer for the future.
Moving on to spirits now, starting with tequila. Tequila helps lower blood sugar levels and regulate cholesterol, and it contains prebiotics and probiotics that can help prevent diseases. Whiskey can help with weight loss and cardiovascular health. It also lowers the risk of blood clots, and it helps with the battle of dementia. Go on, whiskey.
Go whiskey.
Vodka kills bacteria in the mouth and is also heart friendly. And as you will have been able to see beforehand, alcohol has been very helpful in terms of cardiovascular health, cancers, anything to do with the brain, and just cholesterol in general as well. General well-being.
Okay, now we've got some handy little hints and tricks in regards to alcohol. So, beer is quite hydrating. So, if you go for a workout, go for a run, or even hit the weights, crack a stubby after it, have a beer. It can rehydrate you just as well as water.
White wine and tequila, again, can also help you lose weight. Another great benefit.
And gargling whiskey can actually help to numb a sore throat. So if you've been up all night out at a concert and you've been screaming your lungs out, gargle a bit of whiskey, numb the throat, get it on the right track for a heal.
On top of this, you might want to gargle some vodka, and it is great for a mouthwash if ever you need it, especially on a night out. But what we must also remember is with all these health benefits, you must also drink in moderation.
So moderation is the key. Having a couple of drinks is actually beneficial to our health, but having a bit more than a couple of drinks can be detrimental to our health. And that speaks for itself.
So, thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope you enjoyed. I'm Jaslyn.
And I'm Matt.
Goodbye.
Good one.
Drink in moderation.